Love isn't the answer, at least not the kind most people chase through self-sacrifice or wishful thinking. That's because love isn't gentle. Sometimes it costs you more than it gives, and sometimes love alone isn't enough to break you free from whatever you believe is holding you back. If those can be true, then what else can be true for you in a way that brings you closer to who you are and further from the things that cause you pain? I'm Trinity, and welcome to Midnight Sanctuary, a home created for who we are and who we're becoming. Now, let's begin. What is love? Well, before we become clear on how to define it, first let's talk about what it isn't. As a society, we've been conditioned to believe that love equates to being chosen instead of being conscious. Meaning, even if you're chosen by something or someone, ask yourself, is this even in alignment with who I am at my core? Does it come from a place that truly represents what I want from life? Because love isn't what society wants you to believe. Love isn't commercialization. Love isn't sacrifice without reciprocation. And love isn't making yourself smaller in order to keep the peace. We confuse love with being seen and being seen with being safe. But I challenge you to question how that belief creates limitations. Just because someone relates to you, that doesn't mean they're a place for you to grow. Validation doesn't mean you're truly known. Intensity doesn't equal intimacy, and growth shouldn't cost connection. If you feel like you have to distort yourself in order to fit into a dynamic, I strongly recommend you test how receptive they are in relation to who you truly are deep down, especially before deciding if boundaries are needed or if distance is the next best step. Look, love can be one of the greatest gifts in life. But with every gift, there's a shadow. Those shadows become black holes when love is rooted in fear, survival programming, and even fantasy. Sometimes we love people or things that don't empower us, but instead keep our wounds open. And for most people, they stay because they fear the unknown of who they'll be without them more than they fear the consequences of staying. They stay because of what the emptiness may say about them. A shadow dynamic is any connection that depends on self-betrayal in order to exist. Shadows are the versions of love that only survive when someone sacrifices themselves in order to sustain it. They're born when love becomes negotiation, when one person's peace becomes another person's pain, when truth feels dangerous and silence feels safer. But love, real love, never asks you to choose between connection and self-respect. Real love doesn't ask you to shrink to stay. Real love burns away false attachments. So if love isn't the answer we've been taught, what is it really? The way I see it, it's actually pretty simple. Love is an action of alignment. It's a self-honoring truth. Love is a devotion to your wholeness. Love is choosing not only what chooses you, but what also nourishes you and empowers you in your becoming. Love doesn't rescue you, it reveals you. It teaches you that it's safe to hold space for the limitless discoveries you'll make throughout your life. Love is a conscious power. It's a choice. It isn't just felt. It's lived through every single decision that honors your truth. Sometimes it says no. Sometimes it asks you to do the very difficult thing that may hurt in the short term, but will set you free in the long term. And sometimes it simply means getting up to take a shower, even though you want to bed rot all day. Now, I want you to sit with these last questions. Ask yourself, where have I mistaken attachment for love? Who am I when I no longer need external factors to validate me? And always keep this in mind. Love isn't the answer, you are. Because love wasn't meant to save you. It was meant to be expressed through you. And when you live from that place, your entire life, the entire world changes. Not because you found love, but because you became it. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Like and subscribe if this resonated with you, and thank you for spending time with me. Stay awake, stay sovereign, and stay becoming.